Dateline News Team special report on noise pollution, starring Graham Becker as anchorman, Mike Nielsen as co-anchor, and in the field, Jamie Kissel, Trent Quick, and Jordan Seagraves.
Together we make Bio-Dateline.
Reporting live from Bio-Dateline headquarters. There's an extreme problem in the world today that Bio-Dateline feels you need to know about. It is noise pollution. It is affecting us humans and everything around us. It's a serious issue, and we need to take it into our own hands and try and fix the problem. Here's my co-anchor, Graham Becker.
Thank you, Mike. This is Graham Becker reporting live from the Bio-Dateline headquarters. Noise pollution can be defined as unwanted or offensive sounds that include on our daily activities. Most noise pollution is caused by roads, highways, air, rail transportation, industrial, and recreational noise. Now, you may want to ask, what can we do to stop noise pollution? Well, here's Jamie Kissel reporting live alongside Highway 494.
Thanks, Graham. I'm here reporting live around Highway 494. As you can hear, it's quite loud right now. Just think you're trying to sleep around here. These houses have to deal with this every night of every year. The level of the highway noise is determined by three things. 1, the volume of traffic. 2, the speed of the traffic. 3, the number of trucks and the flow of the traffic. If we were to have 2,000 vehicles pass by here, it would sound twice as loud as if there were 200 vehicles passed. If the traffic here is going around 65 miles an hour, then that would be twice as loud if the traffic was traveling at 30 miles per hour. And one truck at 55 miles per hour is just as loud as 28 cars traveling at 55 miles per hour. However, traffic noise is never consistent because of rush hour and other factors throughout the day. Now to Trent Station on 169 to tell you about what is being done to reduce highway noise. And I'm Jamie Kissel.
Thanks, Jamie. I'm here reporting alongside Highway 169, and I would sure not want to live there. I can tell you that much. Without my sleep, I can be a cranky guy, but down to business. There are 3 main things that the city is having done to help reduce noise pollution. They are motor vehicle noise control, land use control, and highway planning and design. The main strategy for noise reduction is right at the source, the vehicles. Designers are now making enclosures for the engines, fans that turn off when not needed, and more effective mufflers. With more effective mufflers, you won't have that trademark muscle car sound, but I think that everyone would do better with a more quiet car. What also being done is having a buffer zone between the highway and houses, apartments, and buildings to reduce the amount of sound reaching them. We're also making sound barriers to reflect and absorb the sound. Sound barriers can be made of wood, stucco, concrete, masonry, metal, and other materials. An effective sound barrier can reduce noise up to 15 decibels, or half the noise. I'm Trent Quick, reporting alongside Highway 169. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Trent. So does any of that surprise you, Graham? I don't think I ever really thought about any of those things. Now I'm glad I don't live on a highway, but I wonder how those people that do live on a highway handle it.
Yes, that actually did surprise me. Guess I won't be getting that muscle car anytime soon. Now, we'll go and take some interviews with some people dealing with this noise problem.
Well, here we are walking up to an average man's house on 80th Court North, and let's see what he has to say. Hello.
How long is it not till tomorrow?
Sorry, sir. We'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
I'd just like to ask you a few questions about sound pollution. Would you mind doing this interview with me?
Sure. What can I help you with?
Do you have any sound pollution?
Yes, we do.
If so, what is it?
The neighbor kids' cars.
Has it always been noisy, or has it just been getting worse over time?
No, as they get older, they think they're part of Fast and the Furious.
What would you like to have done to help reduce sound pollution?
Have their cars towed away.
Has anything ever been done to help reduce it?
No, but that's what a muffler was invented for.
Have you ever complained about sound pollution?
Not really.
Would you like to have anything done about it?
Yes.
Okay. What type of noise pollution most affects you, do you think?
Car exhaust.
What time do you think the sound pollution is the worst?
Between midnight and 3.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's very interesting. Now we're going to Jordan, who's interviewing someone on the highway, see what they think about noise pollution.
I'm here on 54th Street at an average man's house to see if he'll answer our questions about noise pollution. Let's see. Hello, sir. I'm Jordan Seagraves, and I was wondering if we could ask you a few questions about noise pollution.
Sure.
All right. Do you have sound pollution, and if so, what is it?
Yeah, we have a highway that's right down the road here, and it creates a lot of noise pollution for us. It's very loud.
Very loud, sir. Has it always been noisy, or has it gotten worse over time?
It's gotten worse over time, yeah. There seems to be a lot more speeding going on, and a lot more trucks seem to be a lot louder than the vehicles, the cars and stuff. So I'd say it's gotten worse over time.
Has anything been done to help reduce sound pollution?
Well, I've done some things. I put insulation around in the house and in the walls and stuff. It seems to have helped a little, but it's still pretty bad.
What would you like to have the city do to reduce sound pollution?
I'd like them to put on the sound barriers, those walls that go up 20, 30 feet all the way around the highway. I think that would really help keep the noise
It would,
down.
sir. What time is sound pollution the worst in your neighborhood?
What time? Usually at rush hour between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. and then around 4 o'clock p.m. again it gets really bad. So 2 times during the day it's pretty bad.
All right, thank you, sir, for our questions.
Thank you.
Have a nice night. And this is me, signing back to the office,
That's
Jordan
some interesting
Seagraves.
stuff, Mike. So now everybody knows the real people actually having to deal with this growing problem that seems to be increasing as our population grows, and it is noise pollution, mainly from the cars around the evening.
Wait a minute, Graham. Are there really any health problems associated with noise pollution?
Well, for that, we'll have to go back to the trip.
Thanks for that, Graham. I'm recording here live at Partners in Pediatrics in Maple Grove. Well, right now we'll cover some health effects that can be caused from noise pollution. Probably the most obvious is hearing loss. One blast of 140 decibels can cause permanent deafness. Maybe a little less obvious would be loss of sleep, which can lead to poor concentration, communication difficulties, and fatigue caused from insufficient rest. Noise pollution can also increase stress levels, which can cause a loss of psychological well-being. But now we go to Jamie to discuss what the city is doing to prevent all of this.
Thanks, Trent. I'm Jamie Kissel reporting live in front of City Hall. The city has many laws in place to try and help reduce sound pollution. Some including the time at which construction can begin and what time it must end, the time you need to turn your stereo down, the loudness and amount of bass in your car, the loudness of your car's mufflers, the time that trains run at and when they are allowed to sound their horn, also the times that church bells ring. So it seems to me that the city is doing what needs to be done, but haven't been able to enforce them, as we have heard from our interviewees. And here's the city council member. We can see if we can steal an interview from him.
I gotta go, there's a news team here.
Excuse me, sir, is it okay if we ask you a couple questions on sound pollution?
Sure, that'd be fine.
Okay. What type of sound pollution is complained about most?
Well, people complain about a lot of things, from the traffic to stereos, but mostly people complain about construction.
What laws are in place for sound pollution?
Well, we have different laws about when construction can start and when it can stop. Other laws about stereos and kids' cars and things of that nature, and we do our best to enforce those.
What has the city done to help sound pollution?
Well, the city looks at different areas within Maple Grove and determines whether sound barriers are required to help the people that are living near the highways. And we also do what we can to enforce the current laws we have to protect people from noise.
What time of day is the majority of complaints made?
We do get some complaints in the evening, but typically people complain about noise in the morning.
What are different types of sound pollution?
The different types, as I explained before, really are construction. Neighbors complain about neighbors making too much noise. Traffic and cars. Trucks are also, people complain a lot about trucks.
What can we do to reduce sound pollution?
Well, I think all of us can, be respectful of our neighbors and do what we can not to make too much noise that people are going to complain about.
Thank you very much, and I'm Jamie Kissel reporting live.
Thank you, Trent.
I hope you all learned a whole bunch about sound pollution.
And now, to the classy gentleman on the bottom left part of your screen.
You stay classy, Osseo. So what do you think about this script, huh?